Hey, 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 look. Mm. What's up, everybody?
Butterfly in the sky. I think the world is high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. I can go anywhere. Friends to know, news to grow, a reading rainbow. I can be anything. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow.
Hey, all right. How's everybody doing? How's everybody's holiday? What's up? Hold on, let me come on camera real quick. Let me get everything ready. Give me 1 second with my stuff. Okay, hi. Welcome to Levon's Library. Today's episode of Levon's Library is being sponsored by Clout. Don't let it drag you to hell. We're also being sponsored by Compassion. A little bit of compassion goes a very long way. So, yes, today here at Levon's Library, we're going to be discussing a few things, hot topics, and a few other things that came across on my table. So, we'll start with something a little strange, a little weird, a little bit off putting. Okay. So, I don't know. I'll just start by bringing it up. So, previously on Levon's Library, I came across this video that sort of kind of got me upset. So, for those of you who are new to my channel, I know I got a few people who subscribed for me from Comic Con, so you may not have heard about the Shanquella Robinson situation. So, for those of you who do not know, Shanquella Robinson was a young woman whose life was taken when she went on vacation to Mexico with a few of her friends, by her friends, and the story sort of blew up on YouTube. A lot of YouTubers were covering the story. I personally didn't cover it because I thought a lot of YouTubers were doing a great job at covering it. Shout out to Gossip Girl, Tisa Tales, Cheryl's World, and a lot of other people who were covering the story very thoroughly and getting all the facts correct, and basically bringing the story to light and getting Mexico to basically pay attention to the story and bringing these people who took her life to justice. Well, there were also some YouTubers who, I guess, were not taking the story so seriously and maybe were using it for clicks and views, were possibly just getting clickbait from it, trying to be the first person to put a story out, trying to just ride the wave and just get views on their channel. And I ran across a particular YouTube channel that was just kind of the most offensive to me. And I'll pull it up right now. Hold up. And I got my allegedly banner up here because this is for. Hey, what's up, Tracy? Tracy, this is for educational purposes only. All right, y'all. So I want to pull up this video of what this guy did. So we all know about the Shanquella Robinson situation. Let me show you what this guy did on his video. All right. Because I just wanted to bring attention to this man. Because I think this is ridiculous. All right, here we are. So this man decided, now I don't know if he is some kind of witch or mystical creature or some kind of necromancer or something, but he got what he calls a spirit box, and he allegedly, according to him, trapped Shanquella's spirit in a box in order to communicate with her and speak with her from beyond the grave. And I'll play a little bit of that right now. And I just want to show you a little bit of that, and just a little bit of it, and then we're going to move on.
Felt God in any way?
Look at it. Look at this.
Yesterday when I reached out to you and I asked you if you had seen God, you said, I believe I hear you saying, I met him today. Is that what you said? Can you confirm that?
This is his channel. Do not subscribe.
This is going to be a brief session. It's late, very late. And it is the 29th of November. And I've been asked to reach out to Shanquella Robinson. Many requests for this young woman who was murdered. She was killed in Mexico on vacation. She was there with. Bear with me. Do the best you can in answering. And if there's something you don't want to answer, then you don't have to. Do the best you can. I'm really sorry about what happened to you, and no words can make up for that. You're probably...
See, look. So basically, throughout the video, he allegedly...
I'm inviting you in. I apologize.
All of this madness.
I apologize for the interruption. Okay.
And speak to her through this.
All right, Shanquella, I'm going to turn this dial just a couple times.
Buster box. Okay. So he is basically speaking to her through this Ghostbuster box. Hey, Marcella. Hey, Tori. How y'all doing? He says somebody asked him to do it. I don't know who asked him to do it. My question is, did he get permission from the family? If anyone would just summon my ancestors in some Ghostbuster box like that, I find that very disrespectful and kind of making a mockery of somebody who died so tragically. And I think that we should report his channel because I did. Okay? Y'all see his channel right there? I don't think he should be summoning nobody's ghosts in nobody's box for clicks and views on somebody's channel. I feel like that's very disrespectful. Okay? And I don't know what religion he is. No witches should be up here summoning people's ghosts and putting it in boxes when they should be going on to heaven. I find that rude. So that's that on him. Whew, I just wanted to see that. So I wanted to share that with you all. Y'all see his channel up there. I don't want to play anymore since, if you want to strike my channel. So let's just remove that real quick. And then we can go on to the next topic. But I just wanted to share that with y'all. Whew, Lord. Look at that. That don't look like nothing of Jesus. Look at him. He's sitting in a dark room with this box, closing his eyes. There's nothing of God in that room. Could you imagine him like summoning your ancestors without even asking? Who the hell does he think he is? Report this man's channel. All right, we can move on to the next topic. All right, let me get his ass off my damn screen. Okay. Oh man, he just made me mad. Like, who does that? It's rude as hell. All right. Oh my god. Hold on. Okay, so next topic before I jump through this damn screen. All right, something more positive. Jesus Louise. Rude ass people. All right. Oh, summoning people's ghosts. No respect for the damn family. All right, something more positive, baby. Guess who was up for their second Oscar? Angela Bassett, baby, for Wakanda Forever. And you know, we got to play the preview.
No cry.
Y'all know I can't help myself.
No woman, no cry.
Hi, I'm coming back. I gotta go get Bruce.
No woman, no cry. Good friends we have and good friends we've lost along the way. In this great future, you can't forget your past. So dry your tears, I say. Everything's gonna be alright. 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 Everything's gonna be.
I am queen of the most powerful nation in the world!
Get it!
And my entire family is gone! Have I not given everything?
Give it an Oscar! Hey!
And when I wake up,
Oh, y'all know I can't help myself. I love that. Woo! So this will be her second, I believe, Emmy nomination. The other one was for What's Love Got to Do with It? Yes, he's a loser. I'm gonna report him. Yes, to use her like that for clicks and views. He also did a spirit box for Kobe Bryant, and Aaron Carter. Who does he think he is? Like, I don't know if he's some kind of like I said, I don't know if he's a witch or some kind of like necromancer or what the hell kind of mystical creature he thinks he is, where he can just go around summoning people's ghosts and just, that is just rude. Like, who does that? That is just so disrespectful to people's families and like couldn't be my ancestor. My grandma or somebody like that, please. That is just, who the hell does he think he is? Rude. Yes, she does deserve it. I'm so happy for her. Hopefully she wins this one. Yes, very demonic. Who does that? Hey, Ava.
Hello.
Did you see that guy summoning people into that spirit box?
Listen, I'm so done. I'm so angry with these internet streets. I don't know what to do. First of all,
They should sue him.
I don't understand what is going on with these Cabo Six? Are they in police custody or are they not? I
No.
mean, the information you get is just odd every day. First thing that's just driving me nuts because, like, you know how I like to travel, and people give me so much for traveling by myself. It's going to be a long time before I do a girls' trip again. It's going to be a long time because I'm always of the belief that if I do a girls' trip, I'm not staying in the same hotel room as you because
Well, now I don't blame you.
but I was like that even before. Like, my biggest problem with going on a girls trip, and people hate this, I'm not going around the world to argue with somebody. I'm not going around the world for somebody to say they want to stay in the hotel. Like, there's certain things I'm just not doing. Like, if you don't want to go out, cool, but we going out, get some room service.
Right.
Like, I can't. The grownness I am right now, I just cannot take it no more.
That makes no damn sense.
But like, why are you going to kill her? I don't care what this girl has done. You gonna kill this girl? And this is another thing we got to talk about. People don't like when I say this, but I learned this the hard way. I learned this in my mid to late 20s. Like, you got to cut off your broke friends. It sounds harsh. It sounds not nice. But when we not at the same level of life, and when we go out, you don't have the money to do things, it's going to cause resentment. Because they didn't have enough money to be going to a hotel like that. What is that hotel? $1,000 a night? That's a five. Like, y'all don't have money for that. And instead of being, and this is why I think having money young is a curse. Because when you have money young, you're going to be taking care of your friends because everybody new is using you, but everybody that you know is using you too. Like, it's such a blessing and a curse because I'm so happy that when I started making money, I was a little bit older because I couldn't imagine if I was making good money when I was in my early 20s and how that would have affected me in my relationships.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I just feel so bad for the family. I hate, like, Dejanay just had a baby. Like, I just hate
did she?
that. They say that she just had a baby. I just hate that for her. And
wow.
The men that were on that group, shame on you.
Shame on them.
People like to make this like, oh, this is it's gay men. No. Because if they had been with straight men too, they would have been recording it and they wouldn't have stopped anything either. Don't make this a gay man thing.
No, the mother said nobody is in custody. They had a gathering to honor her last week at the church in Charlton at 4 last Saturday. There's a warrant for one, but it takes time for the, yeah, it's true.
I guess so. I just think it's just horrible. That's the first one. The next thing that's driving me absolutely nuts is this Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez case.
Okay. I didn't get to that, but we can go to that next. Okay, sure.
Well, we'll get into the other things because I don't want to like waste too much time on this. But here's my problem, right? I have a problem with hearsay. I have a problem with, because people are saying what has been coming out. See, this is another reason why I cannot.
First of all, are you a fan of Megan Thee Stallion or not?
It's not about being a fan or not, right? I am for women. You know, I'm for Black women only. Yeah. I stand on my thing. And my biggest issue, and this is the problem I have with other Black women, I don't expect you to be for Megan Thee Stallion. I don't expect for you to say that she's right. If you feel like she's wrong, she's wrong. My issue here is we need to be honest. And this is why I hate identity politics. And I hate like this pleasing and, you know, being a better Black or being the minority Black. Y'all need to stop being so scared of being considered a stereotype that you sit here and just like evaluate everybody to the T's. Like, for instance, they say, oh, well, Megan Thee Stallion has a high body count. Listen, and let me be frank about this.
That's a business.
If you do not want to sleep with hoes, and I'm just saying hoes in the term of what it is in Webster's dictionary, a woman who sells her body for money, then don't sleep with them. I get tired of this policing of body count when everybody is grown. Like, for instance, I do not like anchovies. That shit don't ever go down my throat. I don't eat an anchovy. When I see it, even as a free sample, I keep it moving. I don't like peppermint. I don't like peppermint in desserts. I don't eat no peppermint chocolate. I look thoroughly. If I see anything that's white and red and chocolate, it ain't going through my mouth. So what I don't understand is this, like, this thing where there's a perfect, like, you have to be this chastised moral person in order for you to be considered a victim. Like, now you know me, honey, I'm for be the hoe you want to be. If you want to stay it and sleep with every man you want to sleep with, do it. If you don't. But there's no, because if we're going to be truth be told, most rich men marry hoes. Let me say that again.
Want to be a hoe, let them be a hoe in peace.
Exactly. Like, and it's just hearsay. Like, we don't know if Megan slept with Tory Lane. They just say she slept with Tory Lane and the baby because these are the men who are coming out and say it. We don't know who she slept with. And this is another thing. How can you determine who somebody slept with? Do you got the videotape with her legs? Because let me tell you something. I'm a virgin until you see me on tape busting it wide open. Mind your business. I don't even, like,
I wouldn't even tell sometimes.
Huh?
Well, you can kind of tell sometimes who's a hoe and who's not.
You don't know if I'm a hoe or not. I could be telling you lies and watching shit on Pornhub. I'm going to say it again. Until you see a baby pop out my coochie or you see me on Vivid on video, assume I'm a virgin. Like, you know, like it's just ridiculous because this is hearsay. They're saying that she slept with these people. How do you know?
Yeah.
You know, I don't, and men stay lying on their penis. Men will take a naked picture of a girl online and tell you they smashed her, and the girl isn't even any girl he knows. What are you talking about?
That's fair.
And let's say she did fuck these men. Megan does not sit here and say that she ain't here in the church where a lot of you hoes go after y'all worn out. I'm sorry, we just gonna go there.
Well, she's an adult. She's allowed to do.
But I don't understand this whole notion that, oh my God, she lied. She slept with Tory. Did you see her sleep with? Who cares? I would lie about sleeping with Tory Lanez too. Who the hell would sit there and tell people they slept with him?
It's her business. She's an adult.
But anyways, then the next thing is her friend. Yeah, she was shot.
It doesn't matter. The point is she was shot in her feet. Exactly.
So the issue is who shot her? Did Kelsey do it or did Tory Lanez do it? That's all we need to know. You know? Because this is the thing. What would have made y'all feel like she was okay? Did she need to not be able to walk for y'all to say that she really got shot? Did she need to be dead for y'all to relate? Like, what do y'all want?
I think they wanted her to not be able to walk, is what it was. But the thing is, Megan is a very powerful woman. She was still able to walk, still able to produce music, do a little two-step, do everything like that. They expected, I guess, more of an injury. Mm-hmm. But she doesn't have to prove anything to anyone.
Listen, Megan is better than me because if I was Megan, I would just quit the industry and say, fuck y'all. I made enough money and y'all don't deserve me. Well. But this goes to show you something, and this is like, and I hate to say this, but it has to be said. I really do wish Black women supported Black women more.
Okay.
And I feel like things like this always show me we just do not support each other because we have one of the highest femicide rates in the United States. We have the highest. It's almost 5 hours. Every 5 hours, a Black woman is killed. So essentially, we have 4 Black women dying a day by domestic violence. You're more likely to die when you're pregnant. And y'all are sitting here giving credence to a man that wouldn't have given a shit if he killed her. This man that y'all say is so innocent went and sat there and had a fight with Alice Alsina knowing this trial was coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot understand this grass. I don't understand this grass, because this is one thing I will say, and I hate to do the comparison, but this is one thing I do respect other communities about. And this is one thing the Black community really needs to get on code on. The Black community needs to understand that somebody being held accountable and going to jail is not the worst thing. For instance, the gay community, when the baby said some shit they didn't like, they canceled him, and they should have. He needed that consequence. Kanye West, he's going out crazy talking about Jewish people, and they shunned him, as they should. There's no way in hell I'm going to put you on and you're going to disrespect my religion. They should have. The Asian community, when y'all was tearing them up, what did they do? They had that hate crime bill. The Arab community, you talk shit about them, they'll cancel you real quick. I'm tired of the Black community having no consequences to somebody simply because they didn't mean it. I'm tired of this saving grace. Like I told you, I think I'm gonna have to divorce myself from the Black community, because I love being Black, but I just can't with this. I can't with this now.
Gunpowder residue was found on both. But if you fire a gun, then touch it, it'll be on it transferred to the clothes where you touch me. He pulled Kelsey out the car, so therefore residue got on her. Huh.
I just can't. I cannot with the hypocrisy.
Well,
if y'all don't want,
I don't know much about the Megan case.
But it's not even the Megan case. It's just like the Kanye thing is irksome.
Mm-hmm.
With like, what? Chill out. What? Like, Kanye West this is so pathetic. You have no self-worth that you're sitting here getting on Jewish people because you have no self-worth, because that's what you're doing it for. You're not playing.
Kanye's a whole different side of the story. You know,
Kanye, you know what? Can we be honest? We got to question the crazy. The crazy is always when it's financially beneficial to him. The problem he did. Listen, I don't know. Maybe it's turning 30. My patience for foolishness is zero.
Yeah.
Like it's just not there right now. But that's all I want to discuss about Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah. Let's move on to the next topic. So, what do you think about Angela Bassett getting her Oscar?
I really would like her to win for an Oscar, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm tired of Black women winning from being hoes, slaves, and mammies. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to go there. I'm sick of I told myself I'm no longer going to watch any television show with Black women and struggle love. I'm done with this.
Well, did you know that she actually got into a fight with the director because she did not want her character to be killed in Wakanda Forever? There was some drama behind the scenes about that.
Well, listen, if she wins an Oscar, I don't think she will, but it would be well deserved. I don't think she will. They like us to win because they like us to win for being mammies, strong Black women, and hoes. Like, come on, Halle Berry, even though she's biracial, hoe. Denzel Washington, thug. The only one who won for a good role was Will Smith. Everybody else is some shit. Octavia Spencer, maid. Viola Davis, struggling woman, ain't shit husband. You know?
That makes sense. But look at this. So when she found out that her character was going to get killed, she got pissed off. Mm-hmm. And she said, I objected. I was like, Ryan, what are you doing? Why? You will rule the day. You will rule the day, the demise of Queen Ramona. People are going to be so upset. And he was like, Angela, I know. But look, to die is not to really die in this world. It really doesn't have to mean that. Basically saying you can come back as a ghost. So she was pretty pissed off about her character dying and saying, you know, I don't want to die. I want to be there. And the fans are going to be really pissed off that you killed me. It's a bad move. And he was like, well, don't worry about it. We're going to bring you back as a ghost. What you think about that? Because she didn't want to die, and she said, don't kill me off.
Wait a minute. Side note: are you getting the $223,000 from California reparations?
What? What? Wait. What are you talking about?
Like, remember, they're giving reparations to their Black residents.
No. Text me about that later.
Oh, okay.
Wait, hold on. Whoa. Text me about that later. All right. So what you think about this? About her being pissed off?
I can see why. I thought the death was unnecessary.
Yeah, well, I guess you wanted to keep that Marvel check. It's a big check.
But yeah, I can see why they killed her, and I'm okay with it.
Oh shit.
I'm okay with it. Like listen, I still haven't seen Avatar. Have you seen it yet?
No, not yet.
I don't think. Thank you, Tracy. Happy belated birthday to you. I just cannot see myself staying in the movie theater for 3 hours and 12 minutes. I'm looking at the time. I'm like, Lord.
Oh, she said, hope you had an awesome one.
I did. I went to DC. I went to the African American Museum. Well, that was the day after. But for my birthday, I went to the Ritz-Carlton for brunch in DC. I met a lovely older gentleman. Then I went for a spa. I got some tea time later. We had a marvelous time for tea. And I low-key think, like, I had my best date in DC.
Oh, that's sweet.
No, I didn't like the person, but it was a really good day.
Well, never mind then.
No, but like, I mean, when it comes to Black Panther, like, I'm really waiting for Spider-Man, and I'm really upset it didn't come out. Like, that's my thing.
Oh, it's going
Into the Spider-Verse?
It's going to come out soon.
It's coming out in June.
Yeah, that's pretty soon.
That's 6 months away.
That's soon enough. So next on the docket is
DC.
So DC.
What happened?
It's a disaster, everybody. It is a disaster.
I heard he lost his job.
He was fired. Henry Cavill.
He should have been.
No, he should not have been.
He should have been. He's doing something. In his personal life, he's dating way too many girls that are on that legal age. He keeps on dating those problematic women. But his newest girlfriend. Listen,
that's his
filmmaking is a business. You're paid to have people in the seats. He's too controversial with his personal life, and that's problematic when you get it. Listen, as much as I think Marvel just coasts, they made sure to pick people who were not in the tabloids for the wrong reason. It is what it is.
They begged this man to come back on. Okay, after he done quit, they begged him to come back on. Once he finally come back on, they fired him. All right.
Yeah, and then he lost his job at Witcher, right?
Yeah, he quit The Witcher to come back as Superman, and then they fired him again. All right, and he.
So what's Henry Cavill going to do now?
I have no idea. Allegedly, he has another show in the making coming up because he's a very talented actor and everybody wants him. But so far, look at what's going on. Cyborg is gone. The Flash is fired. Ben Affleck also doesn't want to do it anymore since Henry Cavill is out. Wonder Woman 3 was also canceled. So the only one left is Aquaman. So they fired Henry Cavill, and they're keeping Amber Heard. Can you believe that? So they're firing Henry Cavill, but they're keeping Amber Heard.
Wait, so are they not bringing out the Flash movie? They're just going to drop it?
They're still releasing the Flash movie.
So he's not fired?
After this, he's fired.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. I heard that they got rid of Wonder Woman too.
Yes, I just said that. Wonder Woman 3 is canceled.
Good. It should be. It was crap. Oh.
Number 2 was horrible.
2
But-
was horrible.
Yeah, number 2 is horrible. So
Well, you know
being-
what I hear? I also
Yeah.
hear, I don't know if you've been listening to this. I heard on Dateline News,
Mhm.
they said that The Rock was lying about how much money Black Adam made, and Black Adam actually lost money,
allegedly.
allegedly.
That's what they said, yeah.
And I would believe it because I went to the movies, but it wasn't like packed. You know, like, because I go to the movies a lot, I
Mhm.
can tell what is a smash and what is just
I thought Black Adam was pretty good.
I know, but like when you go like the first few days, so for instance, I went to Top Gun, right? The day it came out. I didn't think anybody was, I didn't know what Top Gun was. I just went because I was like, oh, let me go to this movie. It was packed. So I said, oh, this movie's going to kill it. And when I was looking all throughout the weekend, it was packed. When I went to go see Wakanda, it was packed. When I went to go see Spider-Man, it was packed. And it was packed for like weeks. Even Doctor Strange. But when I went to see Black Adam, it wasn't a packed movie theater.
Yeah, DC needs to pick it up.
Even Avatar, people are saying it's not the best. People are saying the movie has lost its appeal, and I knew that would happen.
Well, it's been like what, 2 decades since the first one?
The mistake he made is that movie making got a lot better from 2010 to 2020. Like, I mean, like CGI and things like that. Like what he did, Avatar 1, no movie was like that. But Marvel has consistently been giving those movies once a year.
Absolutely.
So you can't, and this is the thing about Avatar. Who's seeing that movie again? I'm not sitting there 3 hours to watch the first one again. I don't remember.
It's been too long. Too much time has passed.
You know, and I get when he did it with Titanic, but when you're doing a sequel,
too much time has passed.
It's like with The Incredibles.
Right.
The Incredibles 2 was just garbage.
Let me read what Henry Cavill had to say. Hold on. So he says, I just had a meeting with James Gunn and Peter Safran, and it's sad news, everyone. I will, after all, not be returning as Superman. After being told by the studio to announce my return back in October prior to their hire, this news isn't the easiest, but that's life. The changing of the guard is something that happens. I respect that. James and Peter have a universe to build. I wish them and all involved with the new universe the best of luck and the happiest of fortunes. For those who have been by my side through the years, we can mourn for a bit, but we must remember Superman is still around. Everything he stands for still exists, and the examples he set for us are still there. My turn to wear the cape has passed, but what Superman stands for will never will. It's been a fun ride, and onwards and upwards. So I don't know if that was a slight read, but that's what he says to him leaving. I guess he's not coming back. What James Gunn is doing going forward, now that he basically fired everybody except for Wonder Woman and Aquaman, he is, let me move this. He's going forward with a black Superman now.
Oh, even better.
That's what we're doing.
Even better.
So you agree with that now?
Even better.
People are going to be pissed.
Oh, well, stay mad. Listen, Henry Cavill has so much. Listen, I wouldn't be surprised get caught in some Me Too kind of foolishness in another 5 years.
You think
I
so?
wouldn't, because he has repeatedly had these inappropriate relationships with teenage girls. Repeatedly. It's like Drake and his teenage girl obsession.
Well, yeah, I heard about Drake.
You know, like he repeatedly is in the news. I think too with Henry Cavill, he pissed them off when he left the first time. Listen, let me keep it a buck with you. Angela Bassett can say, oh, you know what? I didn't take this movie because I'm an actress and I really want to play with my acting ability. Viola Davis can do that. Meryl Streep can do that. Henry Cavill, no. That is not your lane. You are not a thespian. You are just a hot guy we go and see the movie for. You're not on that level.
And let's also mention that Angela Bassett is the only person from the Marvel entire universe to ever be nominated for an Oscar for any of the Marvel movies.
Well, we haven't seen it yet. The Oscar nomination didn't happen yet.
No, but she was already nominated for an Oscar for this.
But I thought the nominees didn't come out yet.
No, it did. She was nominated for an Oscar. Nominated for an Oscar for Black Panther.
Well, I mean, personally speaking, this is going to be, again, this is another dry Hollywood season. They could have canceled the Oscars. There are not that many good films out. I personally, it's me. I really do hate DC and their movies. I thought Black Adam was decent, but seeing Marvel, and I hate saying this, I would have really liked a Neymar movie because I feel like a Neymar movie would kick Aquaman's ass. And I love Aquaman, but I think DC is lacking a...
You're saying they need to hire me, basically, and to come in.
I think they're lacking a diversity of thought. And even the whole Wonder Woman, right? Mm-hmm. Y'all just saw that movie because that girl is basic. Y'all did not see that. That first one was not a good movie either. It wasn't bad, but it was nothing for instance, Black Widow is boring like that. I think that I'm
not a fan of Black Widow.
Black Panther, for me, Shuri being Black Panther, was the first time they did a Black female character well. I mean, not Black, a female character well. Because I understand that they want to be feminist, right? But being feminist for feminist sake and not having a real stance is problematic. I felt that Captain Marvel, although it had feminist elements, it just really lacks a storyline.
And her character seemed pretty flat to me.
Yeah, it just didn't seem like we needed to see a movie for that.
Yeah, her character was just kind of eh.
Even the Eternals, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't know why that was a movie. It was boring.
Yeah,
it was boring.
Was not for me. But DC has a lot of potential. I don't know why they keep failing. The whole and why they're keeping Amber Heard. I disagree with them firing Henry. I think they should keep him. They begged for him to come back. He finally agreed. And because of him, now everybody's quitting. The Rock is pissed. He was planning on it being all them versus him in the next movie. It was going to be all them versus him, the whole Justice League versus Black Adam. He was going to set himself up to be like the new Thanos. And then it was going to be all them versus him. But now that's all scrapped. So DC is starting over. The new Superman is going to be black, allegedly. And
we'll see. Let's not get crazy. We'll see.
And the new Supergirl is already Latina. They already casted her. So
Wonder Woman?
Supergirl. The new Supergirl. Is
the show?
No, in the movies. Here, let me pull her up. I'll show you. I forgot her name. But I'll pull her up. Give me 1 second.
I'm seeing Avatar tomorrow, but I'm just not. Is it weird that I'm not excited about this movie?
I don't know if it's gonna be good.
I'm gonna go in the middle of the day because I cannot stay at a movie at 4 and come out at almost 8.
Her name is Sasha Callie. Here, let me pull it up.
Well, I hear they have a Latino superhero too coming out in the show. Sasha Attorney.
Callie, I'm about to pull her up right now so everybody can see. Here we go. This girl right here. So she's the new Supergirl in the movie.
Okay.
Yeah, that's her. But yeah, she's supposed to be coming up and doing her thing, and it's gonna be good. And then the other one's gonna be a black Superman, which I don't think we need.
No,
I
we
mean,
really don't.
yeah, I mean, everybody's gonna get pissed off, and
We
it's just
don't. Like, I mean,
another
I hear.
controversy.
I cannot wait for Haley Bailey. I have to remind myself to go see that because I wasn't going to go see The Little Mermaid, but as much shit as these people been giving her for it, I'm seeing it.
Yeah, I know.
Because, like, like, we're in our 20s and 30s. What are you complaining about? Are you kidding me? You was going to go see it?
It's people older than me in their, like, 50s who are, when I read these comments on Facebook, it's these grown people who are so upset about a Black Little Mermaid. It baffles me. And just the trolling, it's just been ridiculous. It's been a hoot and a half, and I go back and forth with them too. Just when I have some time, I'm like, you know what? They like,
you're so pretty.
Ariel.
Are you going to go see the new Ant-Man? I might see it just because it'll probably be nothing out.
No, I'm not going to go see it because he didn't show up to Black Panther's funeral.
Oh, here we go.
So
here we go.
So I'm not going to see Ant-Man. So I told you I wasn't going to go see it.
Are you going to see Guardians of the Galaxy? What's coming out this year?
Guardians,
yeah. Ant-Man, and what's the last one? Something has to come out later.
I think that's it. Right? I believe so.
I just think that Marvel, like, when are they going to have the Disney Plus, like Ayuko and what are those people's shows coming out?
I think not this year, but the year after. Wait, hold on 1 second. Wait.
Let's see, Marvel Phase 5. Let's see, what's Marvel Phase 5?
There we go. Hold on 1 second. So that's what I have for freaking DC news, because DC has been bugging lately and has not been coming out with anything good. They're rehashing the whole damn thing, and nothing good is going to be coming from it.
Oh, the Marvels are coming out. Oh, God.
Yeah, the Marvels.
So we're getting another Captain Marvel movie? Oh, my God. Yeah. One was... Okay, the Marvels, and then Captain America. Okay, so what's coming out? Ant-Man, Guardians of the Galaxy, the Marvels. Then that's 2023. 2024. Captain America, Thunderbolt, and Blade.
Blade should be good. So what else is going on in the news? Oh, you heard about Lil Fizz?
Listen, men, when you are part of the micro, the itty bitty, small peen community, please stop. Like, please, like, you're gonna just embarrass yourself. We understand that those itty bitties get people pregnant. We understand those itty bitties can be very enjoyable to some women, but we just do not want to see itty bitty peen on the internet. We just don't want to see that. That's not. It just don't look right.
Well, you know, he has to make his money somehow. Apparently, you know, I guess.
No, you know who I want to talk to. Listen, Good Morning America. I would have never believed Good Morning America would have so much scandal.
What happened on Good Morning America?
You don't know about TJ Holmes and Amy Robach?
No, what happened to them?
Okay, so they're part of Good Morning America 3. I think that's the one at 2:00. And they're the two news anchors, right? And they were the special correspondents. Turns out they were cheating on their spouses and had a love affair, right? So the way that they were found out is because a paparazzi followed them and got a picture. And I know if you're like me, you're like, paparazzi don't follow them. Well, the ex-wife, TJ Holmes' wife, soon to be ex-wife, paid a private investigator to follow her and her husband and leaked the pictures to the media. Also, she done taken her complaint to the office and try to get them fired. This is some ghetto foolishness. Oh, and TJ Holmes is black and Amy Robach is white.
Oh wow. Okay. So what that got to do with them at work though, or just because it was canoodling at work?
Because you're not supposed to sleep with your coworker.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Like that's hot. And what we also found out is that this is not his first affair. He had an affair before this with one of Amy Robach's friends for 3 years while he was married to his wife. She was a producer.
Well, I mean, sometimes you can sleep with your coworkers if it doesn't say that in the contract. You know what I mean?
I feel like but it's
but some people meet their spouses like at work, you know what I mean?
I know, and that is always such a dangerous thing. Because because seriously, you can be sued for that.
It depends on if it's in the contract, you know what I mean? Like some people like
but it depends on what level you're on. So I guess because we're both anchors, but he slept with a producer beforehand, and then we don't know if he got the job because he was sleeping with Amy. There's it's not so much him, it's so much the other people in the office who don't like him and want his job. He screwed his.
The problem lies is if you like sleep with a subordinate, like if someone's like under you and you're like the boss and you sleep with like someone who works for you, then that's where the problem lies, because then it's like, oh my gosh, if I sleep with my boss, I'm in fear of getting fired or something like that. But if you sleep with somebody like on your level, then that might be fine. Something like that.
Well, also, if we want to really get into the scandal, congratulations to Grandpa Diddy. Grandpa Diddy has had another child. He's had his grandchild with a woman who is married, who is in IT. Shout out to you, girl, coming up and getting a check. Shout out to me in Miami paying stepmommy. And shout out to the other woman for sitting there looking like a fool. Cheers to Diddy and his foolishness.
What other woman?
He has a tribe of women. He has like 5 girlfriends. Oh. Carisha, aka Young Miami, is one. Then he got the one crying on Tasha K, who got an abortion but still sleeping with him. Then he got 50 Cent's baby's mother. At least Carisha's getting a show and stuff out of it. What a ghetto hot mess. But hey, y'all love this. So I love it for y'all. Shout out to y'all.
As long as everybody's happy, you know. Polygamists do it all the time. As long as everybody's, nobody seems to be complaining.
Listen, shout out to him. A win is a win is a win is a win. Shout out to him. Grandpa Diddy for sitting there having children. What is Diddy in his? Yeah, Diddy's in his 50s now.
How many kids does he have?
Not as many as Nick Cannon. Diddy did spread them out. Diddy got, let me see. He got the first child, Justin. Then he got
exactly. Good for him.
Then he got the 3 with Kim Porter. Then, because he got the oldest son. Then he got the 2 girls, the twins. Then he got the other girl. Remember when he cheated on Kim Porter? He got that child. So that's 3, 4, 5. And then, he thinks of Quincy as his child. So that's 6. Mm-hmm. So this is 7. So, I mean, when you think about it, at least most of his children are grown so they could be there for their thing. And another, I heard that Albie Shore is on dialysis and he might soon.
Oh no, really?
That's unfortunate for him. That is very unfortunate. Because that Albie Shore is Quincy's father. He looked just like Albie Shore.
Well, at least that situation's better than what Hazel E is going through with her boyfriend.
Oh my God! Listen. Can we talk?
Yeah, you heard about that?
Look like one of the kids. I can't with her.
She said that he is coming after her, that he is trying to end her life.
I thought that was her husband. I thought they got married.
Yes, her husband, not boyfriend. I'm sorry, the husband. She said that he is coming after her. He trying to end her life. that he trying to poison her. He's trying to, you know, put stuff in her drink, that she was drinking bleach and all kind of stuff. Can you believe that? But when she was on the Surreal Life, the psychic, did you see her on the Surreal Life? Not Surreal Life, Marriage
Is
Boot
that
Camp. Marriage Boot
no,
Camp. Did you see that
no,
when they
the
were on
Surreal Life is where August Alsina came up
there? Yeah,
as how you doing?
as Zesty.
Zesty that.
But
No, he's not zesty isn't mean gay. Like
yes, it does.
zesty just means like you spicy, like you know, you
Yes.
in women's business. You like to, you know, sashay. You could be straight and zesty. Zesty is just an action. You know,
Are you
my
sure?
men like to be zesty. Yeah, there's a lot of men who are zesty, but they just, you know, they might not know they like dick, or they might not have tried some, but they just zesty, you know? Zesty.
Okay. But did you see her on Marriage Boot Camp?
No, because you know why? I can't with Hazel E, because when she was trying to be like, I'm light skinned and all the dark skinned women hate me because I'm light skinned
Yes,
and beautiful. And my mother told me you're gonna be hated on because you're light skinned with green eyes and you're a pretty girl, and those dark skinned women are gonna hate you. I was like, bitch, if you don't stop, you are dragging it, girl. You look like a cross between a toad and and a horse. Like, you look horrendous. Your face is messed up. The only thing light skin is gonna do is promote self-loathing, self-hating men. Please get out of my face with that.
She went and she dated that little baby child, and now apparently he done lost his mind. And she went on that little marriage boot camp, and she met with a sidekick, and the sidekick told her, this man is trying to use you for your money, and he don't want you like that, and wrong road. And she married him anyway, and they got together. And when they got together, they got married after marriage boot camp, after the psychic done warned her, and she was just up on the internet in the hospital crying, talking about he put bleach in my thermos and he did it on purpose, and he trying to take my life, everybody, and I don't know what to do. I just got some life insurance, and that's why he trying to take my life. And they got a baby together. So now she's running scared and talking about somehow he was sending her pictures of him with other women while she was in the hospital. So then he said that she sent naked pictures of him to his entire family, to his mother, to his little brother, to his father, to his whole family. He said that she sent nudes of him to his whole family. So he got pissed off, and it's just been a whole drama. Hey, Auntie Bernice, what's up? You know she was lying about that bleach and pneumonia because the mixture would dissolve in that bottle. That's what some people were saying. So, people was calling her out in the comments, and they were like, listen, you would smell that before you start drinking it, and it wouldn't work in a bottle. But she was saying, no, it was halfway down my throat before I realized it was bleach. I mean, unless she was, I don't know, if she was drunk or high, she was just guzzling before she realized it was halfway down her throat. I don't know, but she said that she picked it up out of her bottle and she just was guzzling, and then it went down her throat and then started burning before she realized it was bleach and pneumonia. That's just what she said. And then he said that he agreed that he did put bleach and pneumonia in the bottle, but he said that it was supposed to be for a diffuser. But then why would he put it in her water bottle and not in her trash water bottle? So that is weird. Why would he put that in her personal water bottle and not in a regular, throwaway water bottle? So that is suspicious. Like, why would you use my personal water bottle to put bleach in? Why would you not put it in a? That is weird. Why would you use that? That part is weird. Don't use my personal. Yeah, that part is weird. I would admit, but. Yeah, I don't know. Just get a divorce and ask his ass to move out.
I remember when her and Masika, listen, I'm so ashamed to say it. I used to love me some Love and Hip Hop. I used to listen, and I used to love it for a long time. My favorite, though, was Atlanta. When I saw Jocelyn and Stevie, And Mimi, that took me out. Stevie. And then she was sleeping with her man. Yeah, I sleep with his man. I didn't tell you that was my man. I was like, girl. And with Carly Red and even Kate Michelle, like when you see these women now, it's like y'all don't look nothing like y'all looked when y'all first was on that show.
Because now they got money, or more money than they had.
No, but my favorite on Love and Hip Hop, I remember Tierra Marie. I don't know what happened. Listen, Tierra Marie, that is a downfall. Was at first pegged to be bigger than Rihanna to now.
I loved her as a little kid when she first came out. That song was my theme song. I have no daddy around when I was growing up. That's why I'm wild.
But have you seen Tierra Marie? I have not seen her in years.
I haven't seen her since 50 destroyed her.
No, she still owes Diddy money.
You mean 50?
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, I believe so.
Tierra Marie, I mean, I remember when Tierra Marie was on it and she was sitting there fighting Princess over Ray J.
Why are you laughing?
And she tore out a bag with Vagisil cream, and I was like, do you remember that? Like, it was so ghetto ratchet. I remember my favorite was Brooke Valentine. She was the messiest of girls.
Brooke Valentine. Who was that again?
It's about to be a what? Girl fight.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Brooke was beautiful. Beautiful. Let me tell you something. Brooke has been that girl for a long time. Brooke is beautiful. A stunning girl. She just crazy.
Well, did you hear Monique's response to Little Fizz exposing?
Oh my God, no. Is she okay? What is going on with Monique? What'd she say? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Like, she's crazy.
Well, to paraphrase, she basically said that she lost her street cred and that she can't show her face in the hood anymore because you know, Lil Fizz is busting it low and spreading it wide, and now she's ashamed because, you know, now she can't stand for him, and how she used to be, you know, stand by her man, but now there's some things that she could stand for, but she's done. This is it. She can't stand for this no more. Because, you know, he was showing his little booty and had, you know, little curly hairs and all that. So she's done. Which I was surprised because, you know, her being bisexual, you would think she would understand herself, or you would think that maybe they had conversations about it, or I don't know. I thought she would be more understanding because she's kind of freaky herself. But I guess that's not something that
I heard Monique had another child.
I didn't hear that.
Let me see. Let me see if she had the baby. Hold on. Monique Slaughter.
I don't think she did.
Let's see. Hold on. I see that Masika had a baby.
Did she?
Remember she had the baby by Fetty Wap? Stupid.
Why? Fetty Wap seemed cool.
Fetty Wap was a one summer hit.
So he seems like a nice guy. At least to me. No? Okay.
You must not have remembered what Fetty Wap looked like. But anyways. I need you to go Google him.
But he seems nice. I know what he looks like. But
listen.
He's a nice stand-up guy.
Speaking of foolishness.
What?
Ladies, this is what I tell you. Stop messing with these rappers. Stop messing with these athletes. Mara Lee, aka Tristan's baby mother, just got awarded $10,000 a month in child support. She was asking for $40,000. She got $10,000. And the reason she got $10,000 is because he's not on a team and he's not working. This man has made $100 million in his NBA career. So,
yes, $10,000, baby. Won't you come my way?
$10,000. So, ladies, when we're picking men, please pick the high earners, ladies. Jordan has 2 sons that are single. That is somebody you can have a baby from. Please, let's think about it generationally.
Oh my gosh, things I would do with $10,000 a month.
Levon, you live in LA. You ain't living that good.
What do you mean?
10,000 a month and a baby. You ain't living in a 1,500 a month apartment with Tristan Thompson's baby. You ain't living like that.
That's what I'm saying. $10,000 a month would be pretty good. I could do a lot with $10,000 a month.
No, stop thinking of your poor lifestyle. Not to say you're poor, but start because you have to. Because no, you can't live just anywhere. This child needs to have security.
That's true.
Like you can't just live anywhere. And this is LA. Like this is not, unless she go back to Texas, because she damn sure ain't gonna find 2-bedroom under 6,000 in LA for where she wants to live.
Okay, that's fair. Well, how much is security?
Security can cost anywhere from $100 to $1 million a month.
Well, damn. Are you sure?
Well, she wouldn't need that security, but she would need like the basis that like needs to live in a luxury building, doorman. Not everybody can get in the building. Like she can't live just anywhere.
Well, that's not that. They ain't that expensive, then.
Okay, how much would a 2-bedroom be?
You get one for like $4,000, $3,000 to $4,000. Yeah.
Okay, $4,000. Yeah. Okay, $6,000 left.
Perfect.
She messed up. His other baby mother is getting $40,000 a month. What a fool.
That's even better.
You know, like if I'm gonna do it, I need to be living in a $10,000 a month mansion.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know, if I'm gonna sit here and disgrace myself by being an NBA player's baby's mother,
how is that a disgrace?
Because these men, it's not a disgrace being an NBA player. An NBA player doesn't have longevity. So the average NBA player will make $6 million in his time in the NBA. Mm-hmm. That's it. Now, I don't know if that's liquid. I don't know if we're talking about they've paid their agent, their taxes, and yada, yada, yada. But let's say they didn't. Let's say that's all $2 million. That's $4 million, right? $4 million is not no cheap butter of money. But you remember, these people have to last their entire lifetime. So you can't go buying a nice, expensive house because let's keep it a buck. Yeah, you can do coaching and things like that. But unless you're able to really, really make money doing it, and you didn't, like most NBA players, right? If the average human being is net worth at $2 million because you said to make $50,000 a month, a year. 20 years, that's $1 million. 40 years, typically people work. That's $2 million, right?
Yeah, sure.
So he's 4. So that's $100,000 a year for 40 years. We can do it. But they're used to going to the club, bottle, champagne, living it up. And they get this money in, I think the average thing of a career is like 3 to 6 years. You know, and if you're starting this at 18 or 19, by 25, you're retired. Mm-hmm. And that's saying you're investing your money well. You don't, and the caliber of player that Tristan Thompson is, she thought she hit the jackpot, but she was a fool. Because for him to have made $100 million and paying $10,000 a month, it don't match.
I would have loved to retire by 25. Hello? That would have been amazing. I would love to retire now. Shit, I'm tired of working. Just lay back and just write books.
Right. Forever. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't.
Well, just lay back and just write books and go to Comic-Con.
Listen, it's not about retiring. It's about leisurely working. Like how
exactly.
I leisurely work. That's what I tell people. I leisurely work. But I have very low expenses. I don't live without my means. And I'm not really people are like, oh, why don't you? I'm thinking though about moving to DC because I want to live more luxurious. And I'm thinking though, but DC, the homes were so well priced. I might buy a place out there. I'm looking,
But you travel so much. I feel like buying a place will kind of just ground you. Do you want to be grounded there?
No, I would still travel, but it would be nice, like a place, like it'd be a storage unit.
Okay.
No, but DC is someplace I can see myself always going to, you know? It's the nation's capital.
Okay.
It would be a cute place to be. I'm going to be traveling a lot this year. I'm going to DC for New Year's. I'm going to later in the month to Philly because I haven't been in Philly in years. I'm going across country by train in May. It's going to be three.
Nice.
I'm going Memorial Day weekend. Then in September, I'm going to Europe. And then my birthday next year, I'm going to go to Canada. So, like, I can do like a weekend, like, because, you know, if I live in DC, I can do a weekend in New York, 4-hour train ride. I could go to Boston. I could go and hop a plane to, you know, I'm not saying that I don't love New York, but I just don't want to buy here.
I wouldn't either. You'll never come to Cali. Why you'll never come to Cali?
Listen, I love y'all, but y'all got too many homeless people. I'm sorry, honey.
Only in
we got enough here.
Only
here.
Only in certain parts. Only
I'm not a California lover. Like, okay, and this is the thing, right? When I go to California, like, my bank account is just so broke by the end of it. Like, I go to Air One, I go to Bristol Farms, I gotta go to Nobu and Malibu. I just be living too rich of a lifestyle when I go to LA.
You know where to go. You gotta know where to go.
I want to go to San Diego though, because I've never been.
We gotta go to San Diego Comic-Con.
San Diego, and because I've been to San Diego, but I haven't been there that long. But you know me, I love Europe.
Mm-hmm.
We have to go back to, you know, everybody thinks of Miami, but like I'm ready to go to like Costa Rica. Like, you know, like I just need that. That's my vibe.
Miami's Miami. No disrespect.
I don't hate Miami. I just think that
I used to live in Miami.
I think downtown, okay, when we were in Miami was a lot different. I would say because when we were there, downtown Miami was being built.
Mm-hmm.
Now
it's always being built. Huh? I feel like it's always being built.
Yeah, but
I was there for a few years and it was always under construction.
But really, downtown Miami, where was all the money was going. Like South Beach does not look nice.
No.
It don't look nice at all. Crazy. South Beach is the hood. It's the hood by the beach.
I literally walked. I used to work on South Beach, and I walked out, and I literally saw somebody walking a full-fledged hog, and like it was a dog, a hog, like a huge pig.
Collins Street, yeah. No,
it was weird.
Because when I stayed in Miami Beach. Never again. When I go back to Miami, I'm going to be staying in downtown Miami. Never again Miami Beach. First of all, the hotels are super expensive in Miami. Why am I spending over $300 a night for a garbage hotel?
Because it's close to the beach. That's why.
It's like this is Key West prices.
Because it's close to the beach. And close, you know, to the twerking.
No, but like Miami's just, it's not for me. I'm not going to no girls trip in Miami. I told my friends, don't invite me to Miami. I'm good on that.
Me either.
Let me see where else I like. I love New Orleans. Now, New Orleans is my favorite.
I've never been there.
What is that? You never been to New Orleans? You would like it.
No, I was talking about what the hell is in your hand. No,
that's my charger. Also, when I went to DC, I went to the African American Museum.
I've been there before. Well, the New York one, not the DC one.
No, the DC one is super. It's like, wow, like they spent some coin on that.
Speaking of New Orleans, have you seen an interview with the vampire?
I have not seen it yet. I don't know what streaming service is on. I know it comes on AMC.
Oh, I watch everything online, so that's why I see it. But it is good.
Is it like the original or is it like different?
It's a little modernized.
Okay.
But it's It's very, very sexy, and it's good.
But it's the people in the new one. I see like they have somebody a black guy is in it, right?
Yeah, he's a lead.
Who does he play? Tom Cruise or Brad Pitt?
Tom Cruise.
God, I did not like Tom Cruise.
He makes you like it in this one. He makes you like it in this one. Trust me. Both of them is fine, and they just be getting it on, and I'll just be like, ooh, it is sexy, it is interesting, and it is good. You need to watch it. Top tier. So I've been watching that, and then I just started watching Kindred. Have you heard of that?
No.
I first started. I read the book in school. It's about this girl who started, a black girl, who started time traveling back into slavery times.
Oh, I saw the commercial. It's on Hulu, right?
Yes. I read the book.
Good.
Yes, I started watching it. See, I read the book in friggin' 6th grade for school, and I started watching it recently. And hold on, let me just pull up, because I did want to show the preview for everybody here in case they want to see it. And then we can get back to hot topics. Hold on. Do you have Hulu?
Yeah.
Okay, so I definitely recommend it. But it's about a black girl who
she's going through slavery?
Oh yes. Because she time travels back and forth. Okay, here, I'll just play it.
Well, you can't play the whole thing, remember?
Well, you can.
Oh, it's on FX.
Wake up, Tina. Wake up. Wake.
Sounds like you were just sleepwalking.
This has never happened before.
Can be caused by sleep deprivation, stress. You know?
What is it? Am I dreaming? Is this a dream?
The date, the year. Tell me the year.
It's 1815.
We just heard a lot of screaming. Is everything okay in there?
How long was I gone?
Less than a minute, not even seconds.
It felt like I was gone for an hour. I know how this sounds. Am I crazy? Surprise.
You're not crazy. Whatever this is, it's real.
Good. I read the book when I was a kid.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look at it. Have you? I know you're not really into this, but have you seen the Royal Family thing on Netflix?
No, is it worth it?
No.
Okay, I didn't.
I would enjoy seeing you watch it because, well, I don't know. I guess you're not a passing, but like, there's certain things that I like, and I don't know how to ask somebody about this, but I think there needs to be a very interesting conversation because Meghan always says she's never dealt with racism or race or anything like that, as old she was, and everybody says no, but we have to remember what she looks like, right? And race is about what you look like. Like, even though everybody knows how I feel about race, right? If somebody's biracial and they have a darker skin tone, my skin tone or darker, they do not open to the world as what one would may think. Well, I guess my skin tone, yes. But if you're like, say, Lupita's skin tone, you are not what the world thinks is as mixed. And I don't think she doesn't bring it up as much, but I think that she has a luxury where because people don't know exactly what she is, she's seen as other. And though other may not be considered white, it just isn't black.
Who is Lupita?
No, Meghan Markle.
Um,
Like she like has this very difficult time discussing race, and it's very interesting to me because like although I'm a black woman and I, race is something, it's brought up and things like that, but she's like, I've never experienced racism. I've never had people treat me like a black woman, and it's just so odd to me.
I wonder what she means by that. She never had anyone treat her like a black woman.
I think what she means is like she's never experienced overt racism. And because the racism isn't overt, she
Really?
suited it to be, well, okay, Levon, to be perfectly honest,
Good for her.
I really haven't dealt with overt racism until I really came online. Like, if I'm not saying I would, but I know I'm black, right? And vice versa. But like, I think a thing we don't talk about enough in America is because we are in a capitalist society, your social class matters. And if you are from the right social class, your race isn't seen as bad. Let's put it like that.
I would say it depends, because when it comes to racism, there are certain levels to racism, and class doesn't always matter. You know what I mean? Like racism is also small things. Like when you walk past somebody, and let's say you walk past a white woman, and she clenches her purse, or you go to a family dinner and someone is surprised that you speak English very well. You know what I mean? That
Right, but I haven't been in those situations. I mean,
okay, I have.
Like again, remember, I've never really, and this was probably a reason why I didn't experience it until very recently. I told you my lifestyle was pretty much black. Like, yes, I work for myself. I'm in control. Like, I don't have to see white people if I don't want to. That's I haven't worked, even when I did work, I've always worked in offices where I've been, okay, this is another thing. I have not worked with white women a lot either.
Okay.
I've always been in a white male environment. And I guess my racism is more, it's in a sexism way. It's a very weird racism I get.
Okay.
It's like a sexual innuendo. And I really didn't get that until I really started wearing tighter clothes.
I get that.
But I mean, I don't, because like white people, like I do know white people and I'm friends with some people, but because I like have a lifestyle where, yeah, I have white clients and stuff like that, but like I don't necessarily have a lifestyle where, even when I'm in Europe, like people say Italy was so racist. I didn't really have a problem in Italy with racism. I had a problem. My problem in Italy was not that.
Mm-hmm. What was your problem in Italy?
I just didn't like the food. But other than that, I was fine.
Okay. No, I think that racism, at least to me, I've experienced it at a very young age, and even at an older age.
But how often do you experience it as an adult?
Quite often. Even in the neighborhood I live in now, it's a very, I would say, very safe, very middle class, upper middle class neighborhood. And I was stopped in a store, what I would say 3 months ago, for my bags, and a guy, I'm not going to say his race, ran up to me and tried to check my bags because I had bags walking into another store, and he asked me to check my bags. Meanwhile, other people in the store had bags. and I was just kind of like, okay, why do I have to check my bags? Meanwhile, other people have bags, and he couldn't give me an answer. So I decided to leave because I was like, okay, other people have bags, but you want my bags, and it was just kind of weird. And he was like, oh, because I would. His answer was because I want to make sure that we don't make a mistake and ring you up for anything in the bags. And I was like, well, you won't make a mistake because I have my receipt for the other store in my bag, so you're not going to make a mistake and bring up anything else in here. And he was like, oh, it's okay, so we're just going to hold on to this so we don't make a mistake and bring up anything else in the bag. And I'm like, you're not going to make a mistake because I got these from a different store and I have my receipt, so you're not going to make a mistake. And he was like, oh, don't worry, so we're just going to hold the bags for you. And I was like, no, you're not. So I decided to leave instead.
Because
so like, there's a bunch of little stuff like that.
Okay, see, this is me. This is the opposite. Like, people always complain, like, oh, I go to the store and I don't get help. I guess because every time I go somewhere, I know what I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm.
So I go in, and when I go in, oh, can I have da-da-da-da-da-da-da? I go to the grocery store, I use self-checkout. Like, maybe because I want to be more aware of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't, like, even in the store, the human interaction, I don't like that. Am I weird? Like, I don't like when they come up to you and be all in your face. I know people love that.
Yeah, I mean, if I need help, I'll ask for it.
You know, like, I just don't like that.
Yeah, if I need help, I'll ask for it.
But yeah, I mean, I genuinely get very because, you know, in my business, I have so many people's keys and things like that. So, like, it's a very close personal relationship. But yeah, no.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't know. And maybe it's also different with males and females, I guess. You know, between men and women, the racism is different.
I do experience racism. I don't want to make it seem like I've never experienced it, but it's always been very weirdly sexual, and I've never understood why.
I've gotten sexual comments as well.
Right, like it's a very weird type of, like,
it's a fetishization.
Right, like I think I get like the Jezebel trope the most. Like, I don't get the angry black woman and the mammy one more so, but I do get the Jezebel, like. And I don't think I dress very sexy, but like I have big boobs, so like certain things I wear, they're gonna show it. But I have gotten like these weird sexual innuendos from people, and I'm like, that was odd.
Well, that sometimes happens, I guess.
So you speak really good English.
I'm sorry?
But do you think that comes more so because you tell people that you're, like, if you didn't tell people that your mom was from Trinidad, do you think you would get that?
I don't know.
I feel like that's what it is.
But we speak, as I always respond, we speak English in Trinidad.
Right, but I think that people have it in their mindset, immigrant.
Okay, I guess, maybe.
And if the immigrant is not from Europe or England, they think you speak another language. Like, they do not read books. It's unfortunate, but they don't.
Like maybe Haitian or something. Maybe.
Yeah, like I don't think. Like, I wonder if, because I've never gotten that. Like, even though my mom is, even though my mom's African too, though, you know what? I realized that when I say my mother's African and my father's American, people assume that my father's white.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, I didn't realize that until I was talking to somebody. I was like, oh, yeah, my mother's African and my father is, American. And the person said to me, oh, she has a white father like us. I'm like, no, I don't.
That's weird that they would just assume that. Well,
I was just like,
Something's making an ass out of me and you. So maybe people shouldn't assume things.
it's just weird to me. Like I never even thought
Yeah.
of it. But the Meghan Markle thing, listen, it was 6 hours. It could have been
It
45
was 6 hours?
6 hours.
Ava, I'm not watching that for 6 hours. I'm not
It
watching
was
that.
6 hours.
Well,
It
yeah, I'm
was
not watching that. Who hosted it? Was it Oprah?
no, it was on Netflix.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
documentary. It was they weren't even telling us anything. It was 6 hours of voice.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
I'm going to try and watch the Casey Anthony one, and then I want to watch
There's
the
another
girl
one?
who died in Texas. Remember that girl who died in Texas with the army?
Yes,
Watch
yes,
that one.
yes. Do it.
But no, I've been watching shows, but like nothing that's like
Popping. Well, watch Kindred. Kindred is good. I might cover it once it's over and just do a whole like review, talk about Kindred and just my overall opinion, how it compares to the book, stuff like that. Since I did read the book, then maybe move on to the next. But you should watch it. Tell me what you think. It's not really.
I'm gonna watch that, and I was watching the Dahmer thing. I'm mad I didn't review it because I found it so like as a gay man, as a gay black man, how did you feel watching Dahmer?
Ugh, I should have reviewed it too. It was very sad. It was very sad.
But is it really that easy?
What do you mean easy?
Like, not easy, but like, do gay men do y'all just meet and have sex like that?
For some people do. I don't.
I know you don't, but like the fact that he
Some
was
people do.
always able to find a guy to do it, I was like,
Some people do. That's why you know me. That's why I always say don't be doing that. That's why I'm like, I don't be.
But the crazy thing is he was doing it at the bathhouse, at the cheap motel, and killing them.
Yeah. It's very sad and it's very scary. It's true life.
He killed the deaf guy. I was like, what is going
Watch
on?
the K word. I already kind of threatened somebody before. I'm sure he's gonna strike my channel. So
who did you threaten now?
You didn't see the beginning of the video? The other guy who was putting people in spirit boxes and stuff. But that guy. But yeah, the Dahmer thing was very sad because I felt like it's a true story and it could happen to literally anybody. It could happen to me, for God's sakes. You know what I mean? It could happen to somebody who just goes to a club and somebody puts something in your drink. The next thing you know, you end up in somebody's sandwich or something crazy like that. There's freaks out there who just are out there to get you. And the way he was getting away with stuff for too long, it's just scary. It's terrifying. And there's a lot of LGBT people who don't have family to look out for them, who would just get lost amongst the cracks. And that's why he was allowed to get away with it for as long as he was getting away with it. So yeah, it's a very true story. It's creepy. But I'm happy that the movie or the documentary came out because it reminds us to all be careful. And that if we see anything weird, like a little naked kid running down looking drunk, to make sure that we don't only call the police, but to make sure that that little kid is okay and to not let them go away with somebody looking like Jeffrey Dahmer or something like that, because that shit ain't safe. And that's all I have to say about that.
That was crazy. I was watching the Dahmer thing, and you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. The most troubling thing about it is he went to a black community to do it because he knew he wouldn't get caught.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He did it on purpose. That was the whole point. That was the whole damn point. My friend, he picked up a job. They picked up a job at Spirit Halloween, and they said that a lot of people came in and they were asking for Dharma costumes, and I found that disgusting. So people have not learned their lesson, and they think it's funny.
But no, I mean, I thought it was interesting. I mean, because I like the crime and law things, but it was just like the 90s is a different time. Like, but I guess it could happen now, because wasn't that white guy raping and harassing all those black women a few months ago?
Yeah.
So like, you never know who your neighbor is,
I watch this show as I work, because I work from home. Thank goodness nowadays. But as I'm working, I like to put on crime shows.
Oh my God, you should come to San Francisco with me.
When?
Memorial Day.
What's hot?
You're not doing anything.
You don't know my life. Maybe I am. Maybe I got a hot date.
You should have said maybe I had a wedding to go to. I believe that first.
Shut up. Y'all know my life. But when I work, I watch this show called Deadly Women, and on this show it just talks about like real life stories of like crimes and stuff, and you would not believe the stories of some of these women. Like, these people will take your life over the littlest things. There was a story about this next door neighbor who she said good morning to her neighbor one time and then forgot to say good morning to her the second time. That neighbor got so damn mad that she chopped her up with a machete, dismembered her, caught her in the bathroom, okay, and burned her just because she didn't say good morning to her as she was passing on by with a machete. People is crazy, and they will end your life over the littlest thing. So you must be careful these days, especially when you're living in the city, because something's going on. People who's living in the city, it might be a little bit of, a little crazy, and bring things to defend your little self, because you might end up in a dangerous, precarious situation. Just saying. And also say hello to everybody, because you never fucking know.
I mean, it's very interesting.
Have you seen that show, Deadly Women? Ava?
No. You know what? I really try to support all women, but I cannot support all women.
Wow. Well, I mean, obviously not. You can't support everyone.
I don't know. It just didn't speak to me. Why? Is it good?
Well, it's about crimes that people commit wrongly. So no, I mean, it's good, but it's not like uplifting, but it shows you the lengths that people will go for no reason. So it kind of makes you a little bit paranoid, because you look over your shoulder like, dang, all this person did is what? And they got their life taken because...
Oh, did you see Killer Sally? I think that's what it was.
No, what's that?
Oh my God. It was about this bodybuilder who killed her husband in the 90s.
Over what?
He allegedly was whooping her ass.
Why?
I'm sorry. She was because he was taking steroids, and that's like one of the reactions. They had like a volatile relationship, and she went to jail for it.
Well, I would hope so.
She killed her husband because he was whooping her behind. So
Wait,
he
it
went,
was
he was beating on her and he was beating her every night. And then he whipped her one night. And so he was beating her. So she went in the room and took her the shotgun and killed him. And so she
Oh,
went to jail for like 20 years and it was talking about it. And they were like big in the bodybuilder thing. They were like in the US Army. And yeah,
both of them was bodybuilders.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Yo, it was crazy.
what? So was it like a fair fight?
No, he was
Much bigger than her.
he was huge.
Okay.
He was huge, and they were like they had a violent relationship and things like that. And she killed him on Valentine's Day. It was drama.
She was taking steroids too, or just him?
I don't remember that. I know he was. I don't know if she was, but I was shocked because I was like, this is the first time I've been seeing a white woman go to jail. I mean, honey, they wasn't playing. She was white, he was black.
They go to jail all the time.
True, but like the OJ thing, like I was like, oh, this is OJ part 2. It was crazy because she had 2 kids. She married him, and she said like he was beating on her from the beginning, and he just kept beating her, and she just shot him and killed him. And she went to jail for like 20 years for killing him.
Well, that's usually the extent. Is a minimum.
I
Of
mean,
like years.
I know people don't want me to say this, but we know OJ did it. And he ain't go to jail one day.
Didn't he admit it? He wrote a book.
He said, if I did it,
Yeah,
which was stupid.
we know he did it. Allegedly. It's pretty damn obvious. I mean, yeah. He kind of made a mockery of the whole court system the entire time. I'm just saying. Oh no, I broke my pen. Damn it. Oh well. But yeah. What else? I think that's all I have for hot topics.
Let me see. I mean, this week was like really, really. This week was like really, really flex. We saw that Wendy Williams and her bank account is going crazy.
What happened to her bank account now? She said something with her son or something like that. Ava,
Huh?
what happened to her bank account?
You know how they saying that like they got her money tied up in her son, her ex-husband. Nobody can get the money. They all sitting here crying for her money.
No, I heard something happened with her son and the money.
Oh yeah.
So they can't get it?
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
Because it's in a trust. Because they said that people were making suspicious transfers. You know Wells Fargo. I don't know why somebody listen. If you are black, please take your money out of Wells Fargo.
I got Wells Fargo.
Take your money out of that.
Why?
They got some very shady business practices.
Are you serious?
Yeah. You didn't see where they were taking out bank accounts to all these Hispanic people because that was another documentary I saw, that Wells Fargo and how they was just stealing people's money. Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, it was on Netflix. Wells Fargo is the worst. Mm-hmm.
Well, I gotta take my money out of Wells Fargo then. And you gotta text me that thing where you said that they're giving us reparations.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. But yeah. Also, it was unfortunate. Twitch died. He was the dancer and DJ on Ellen.
Yeah, I heard about that. Didn't he take his own life?
Yeah, he killed himself.
Why did he do that for him?
It's been alleged that he lost all his money in the cryptocurrency. Yeah. That's another thing. People are really listen. I was watching this TikTok and I was laughing so hard. This man had gotten was part of the NFTs building. He went from working at McDonald's, being a millionaire, to working back at McDonald's. I said, this ain't the life for y'all.
That's a shame. Lil Fizz says it's not him.
Of course he says it's not him.
Look at his face on TMZ. He's pissed. And he Were you able to see the pictures?
I said, listen, I
The
don't need
video?
to.
Huh?
I don't need to be part of the itty bitty titty. I mean, the itty bitty petty weenie.
Should I send it to
Okay.
you?
No, I don't need to see my pinky. Is my pinky bigger? Is my pinky bigger?
I would not confirm or deny. I'll just send you the pictures.
No, it's okay. You don't have to disgrace my phone like that.
But yeah, he was yeah, they said he was showing his Grand Canyon, his Grand Slam, scramble eggs to everybody. Oh Lord. For apparently it was only for was it $20?
Mm-hmm.
Which is sad. Oh, sorry, that just gives me a tickle. I thought it was funny. Oh, that's why you gotta behave yourself, y'all. Because if you do anything on OnlyFans, you have to know that it's gonna come out. It will come out, baby. Come out, baby. So what else is going on in these news?
I don't think like today hasn't been a heavy week.
No, it hasn't. Thank goodness. It's the holidays. People is chilling out.
Oh my God, Christmas is next week, Sunday.
I know, baby.
I have yet to buy any groceries for Christmas.
Are you cooking?
But it's gonna be only 4 or 5 people, so I'm okay. I'm cooking green bean casserole. I've never had green bean casserole.
You cooking it?
I'm cooking it. I didn't realize like you can make it from scratch, so I'm making it from scratch.
Okay, what else you cooking?
Macaroni and cheese.
All
My
right.
mother loves cooking it with ziti, and I hate that shit. I love elbow cavatapi. Something like that. It's like the long curly ones.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna have stuffing.
Okay.
I'm gonna cook chicken. I want some chicken, maybe some thighs or a quarter. Then I'm gonna cook prime rib roast.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna make an apple pie for dessert.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, just a little something.
I want to come to your house.
And then I'm making cranberry sauce, and then I'm gonna be making rolls, like dinner rolls, and then I'm gonna be making Yorkshire pudding, and that's like it's like how to describe it, like a croissant. So basically, you put the dip, you put hot oil in a pan, and then you put like I want to say it's more like a pancake consistency in the pan. After you put the hot oil in, you take it out, you put the pancake, and it gives like like a crusty, not crusty, but like a puffed up muffin. Yeah, it's like crispy and then light and fluffy in the inside. Yeah,
that sounds good.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't making nothing. I ain't inviting nobody over to see it. Well, I'm gonna have a friend over, but maybe I'll make something.
And then for New Year's, I'm gonna be in DC.
You're just a traveling girl, ain't you?
And my friend and I are going to this party in DC. When she told me the price, I wanted to slap her.
What's the price?
$300.
For what? What's included?
It's dinner on the river. You're in a boat, fireworks, champagne, a buffet meal, black tie event.
At least, is the drinks unlimited? At least,
yeah. I don't drink like that, so like for me, it's a But she was like, "Oh, I'll pay for it." I was like, "Okay, I'll go."
Yeah, but like even if you do drink like that, can you really drink like $300 worth of drinks that's going to be worth it? Like, damn, that's a lot of money. Like, okay, yeah, that's a little too much.
Like,
Like
me,
300 should
let me
be
tell you something. You know what I was gonna do this year?
yeah.
What I was gonna do is get a hotel room by Times Square and just see the ball drop. That's what I was gonna do.
You from New York? You know, don't go nowhere near Times Square.
I'm
Don't.
not gonna go there. I'm gonna get a hotel and see the ball drop from the hotel. But those prices were like $600 a night. I said, "Oh,
You know better to be anywhere near
I've
Times
gone
Square.
down there one year and seen it."
So have I, and never again. Come on, you know better than that to be anywhere near Times Square during
But do you go out for New Year's? Like, I don't. Like, I like to be in bed sleeping.
I like to go out, but not out where it's cold and crowded and the ball dropping and all that stuff.
But you
No.
live in LA, so it's not cold. Like here in New York, like shout out to these girls in New York. They go out with nothing. I'm not going out.
Seeing the ball drop is the worst thing. Like, I hate it. It's cold, it's crowded, the police is rude.
Well, what are you gonna do? You gonna party? What you doing?
I'm going to a party. A house party.
You
Which
know,
is what I like.
the thing is, I don't like partying anymore. I think this is being older. Like when I went to DC for my birthday, I did not enjoy any club we went to. I was like,
Well, a house party is better because it's like nice and it's in a house, so it's like
this is what I was gonna do. I was gonna have my champagne, my chocolate covered strawberries,
mhm.
watch off the terrace, everything that's happening, and call it a night.
That sounds cute.
I'm like, I don't know what it is. I just don't like partying like I used to. Like when I was early 20s, hell, even teens. I remember Miami. We go into some like shisty neighborhoods to party.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun at all.
It was so fun.
Sounds dangerous.
Look, I'm not paying because I don't like liquor like that. I'm not going to go to bottle service. I'm not gonna go and talk to some man I don't want to speak. Like, this is how bad I am. I know I'm getting old. I don't even have time to go out on dates with men I don't find interesting. Like, I have no desire for it. I don't care how much money he has.
Just go on a date with a man you said you didn't find interesting.
I did.
So what are you talking about?
And I left. And I left. I went on a date, and beforehand, I would have allowed him to buy me some clothes, some shoes. I would have allowed him to spoil me for the next 6 months. I had that day. I was like, listen, I don't like you. It just, I don't know what it is. I don't like you. And I'm not going to do this. Like,
okay.
I can spoil myself at brunch for free than be around you.
Amen. Cheers to that. A nice, cheers to that. But yeah, who doesn't like getting spoiled and taken out? Oh, your hair looks pretty.
I know I got it done.
When?
It looks really new, but I got it done. Let me see. No, I got it done I think it's I got it done December 6th.
Okay. So it's
been like a week.
Gosh.
Nice. Yeah, and then I got my nails done. I went red.
Oh, nice.
I don't like red though. Like I try to be this holidays. Girl. Yeah, like I try to be this girl for the holidays, and I'm like waiting because it's only been like a week, so like 10 days, and y'all know I do not waste money. I gotta have this on at least to after Christmas, and after Christmas, going right back and taking this off.
Okay.
I don't like red. Like I wish I loved it. I always feel like I'm bleeding.
Red's one of my favorite colors.
In nails?
In everything. It's color of passion, color of love.
Well, for my black ties, I'm wearing a red outfit, even though it's black tie. I'm wearing a red leather skirt with.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm wearing a red leather skirt. It's like it's like appropriate. And then I have these strappy shoes that are red. And then I'm gonna wear this black top.
Well, girls can always wear whatever they want. The guys have to always wear something like more like plain.
Well, you saw the top I'm wearing. That top, you saw it.
Which one?
The one I send you. The one that was like the off the shoulder, the pink one.
Oh, okay.
I thought that was the prettiest one, even though the black one it's a little too much, you know? That one might get you pregnant.
I like the black one too, though.
But where would I wear that?
I don't know. Well, you could wear it. Well, not at the club because you don't want to dance at the club, and you don't want to move the wrong way.
And too, like, it's too cold right now because it's a halter, so the back is all out.
Right. Okay.
I guess I could like find one of those like sweaters that are like see through.
It's like a dinner movie, like a play, something where you just have to like stand around and like look pretty. We're not gonna like.
I so want to wear it on a date, not because I want to give the man, but it might be too much. It might kill it.
Maybe not on a first date, but like a second or third date.
Honestly, I don't know about you, but when I go on first dates, I have to always like dress very conservatively.
On a first date?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
And
you don't want to get like the wrong impression. Because if you come out on the first date, like,
so if I went out with like that first date, you think a man would think, "Oh shit."
Yeah, because you don't want to like give the wrong impression or like make somebody nervous or like let them think that you gotta leave a little mystery. Make them work for it. You don't show up to a party with all of your cards out on the table. You got to keep some cards, in your hands. Keep some shit hidden. Make them work for it a little bit. You can't just, come on now. You know how it is.
No, well, the thing is, like, I don't have it now, but I've been like really into the changing of my scent. You know how you smell?
Mm-hmm.
And let me see what I smell like. Right now, I smell like really tropical and fruity. But I got this. It's from Dove. It's called the Dove Scrub, right? And it's called Brown Sugar and. Let me see. Listen, Levon, when I smelled that sugar scrub, it was it, baby.
Nice.
It smells like a cookie, Levon. It smells so good.
Does that not attract bugs though, or no?
No.
Good.
It's called the okay, let me see what it is. It's called the Dove Brown Sugar and Coconut Butter Exfoliant Polish.
Ooh. And that's for your face?
No, it's for your body. Okay. So first what you do is the soap, then you go in with the scrub. It's basically like to take dead
skin.
Yeah, and you scrub it in by like an exfoliant. You leave it in for 10 minutes. It smells like Levon. I almost wanted to eat my finger. It smelled so good. It was like, yo, like this is unreal.
Well, but anyway, it taste good too?
Huh?
Does it taste good? Can you eat it?
No, of course I didn't taste it, but it would smell like that because it smells like a cookie. And then I have that, and then I have I gotta go and get the body wash because I gotta go get a cookie body wash so it smells like because I'm changing my smell. Like, honey, I've always smelled good, but I just don't want to smell like Downy or Tide anymore.
Mm-hmm. You want to smell edible. You want somebody to come.
Well, I think this thing called Dosser. It's it's like they do dupes of actual, expensive cologne perfumes.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't know if you know what Baccarat Rouge is.
Mm-mm.
It's okay. It's this Hermes set, and it's like $350. And so, because I'm not spending no $350 for a little glass of thing, so I bought the dupe, and it was okay. But the one that was really good smelling is the one from Rihanna. Now, the one for Rihanna is not for everybody. It's not for people who don't like. It smells like cotton candy and marshmallows. But the key with the scent is it has to be matched right with scents. Because what I'm noticing about scents is like my pH makes some scents smell great and some scents smell disgusting.
And you have to learn how to layer.
Yeah.
Yeah, with different scents. Like if you're gonna put like a lotion on,
Yeah, the lotion has to match the
Yeah.
has to match the.
So you gotta learn how to like layer your lotions, and if you use like a essential oil.
Oh, of
I
course I
do.
use it.
Yeah.
I use the Vaseline essential oil. The glow one, oh my God, I love the way it looks on my skin. It's like glittery and goldish. And then, but that would look good with my brown sugar because I have one that I call like my tropical fruity for the summer. And then I have like my brown sugar one.
Well, that sounds good.
But that brown sugar, Levon, that one right there is the best smelling. I mean, oh my God. Because, oh my God. And then the perfumes. I have a lot though. My favorite though, I like to smell like vanilla personally.
Okay.
That's my personal favorite flavor on myself. I like smelling like vanilla. And I like K Ali, the vanilla flavor. 10 out of 10.
K Ali, I never heard of no K Ali.
Yeah, it's there in Sephora.
What kind of is that, like a perfume or lotions product?
It's a perfume.
Okay.
I got the travel size because it's like 85 a glass. And listen, this girl right here is cheap. I cannot spend more than $30 on perfume.
Me either. That's why I like essential oils. They last longer and they're much cheaper.
But so then you don't wear perfume at all?
Not usually. Like I have it, but then I only use it on special occasions. But I prefer using essential oils because it works longer, and I find better. Like it lasts longer than general perfumes. Like I have my colognes. I don't really wear perfume. I wear cologne, but essential oil just.
But colognes are very strong, unlike perfume. Like when, I need to figure. But yeah, I mean, I always smell good, but I just want to have like a more like, I like a faint smell, you know? And that's another thing I don't like. I don't like when you go on the train and the person's smell is just, you know, even if it smells good, when it's just too much. Like I like a faint linger. Like, you smell good. What are you wearing?
When somebody smells good and you turn around and figure out who it is, and it's somebody ugly, and it's like, I
always know they're ugly because their scent is so strong. That's how you know they're ugly. When the scent is so strong, he's ugly. Don't even turn your head.
It's like, who smells like that? And then it's like, you disappointed. It's like, oh, it's you.
But do you like smelling? Do you like smelling strong though?
Yes.
Oh, so you like when everybody turns their head and they can smell you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I do. Yes, I do.
I like it a very light linger. So perfume is her.
I like smelling like I told you, like a peppermint.
I would hate that. I hate peppermint.
I know you hate that.
You
were just saying
that. I tell you, I hate that shit. Listen, I remember one time I bought a hand soap that was peppermint flavor, right? It was brand new. I pumped that once. I didn't even look at it. And just pumping it one time irked my soul so bad.
Peppermint, the smell is supposed to ward away demons. So Ava, maybe you should look within yourself and try to figure out what's wrong or what's going on.
I don't like the smell of mint. Like I'll brush my teeth and things like that, but I do not like the smell of mint. I think it's too strong. I don't like what I call those cleansing scents.
Yeah.
Like sandalwood.
Yeah.
Sandalwood. When they got too much of that in it, I'm looking at it like, oh, God, I don't. And the thing I hate the most, the soap I hate the most is Irish Green. Oh, I hate Irish Green.
Irish Spring, you mean?
Oh, Irish Spring, whatever the hell it is, that green damn thing. I hate it. I went to my hotel in DC because I had the little Dove soap, but they had body wash, so I wanted to smell it. I hated the smell. It smelled too much like a man. Like it was too. And it was because I thought it would smell good. It was like tangerine, mango, and the dreaded mint. It smelled horrendous.
Really? I love it.
It didn't smell horrendous, but it was just a very mask. It's a scent I don't like on my skin. I don't like Irish Green. I don't like anything that reminds me of the woods. I don't like to be thinking I'm chopping down wood. Any type of thing where I should be in the woods, in the forest bothers me.
Really? See, TQ said, I love the smell of someone that just showered out of the bath. Yes.
Yes. I like to linger. I don't like a heavy, okay, maybe it's because I like sweet smells. And when you like sweet smells, I find it being too much when people put a lot of it.
Well, yeah, a sugar cookie smells good, but I feel like that might, for some reason, attract bugs for some reason. Or it's like a fruity smell. I feel like that might attract like a fruit fly or something. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm worried about.
But it's too much. Like when I go into when you go into the subway, especially with women, and they have that it's typically Victoria's Secret what they're wearing because Victoria's Secret got a strong smell to it. It's not bad, but it's just strong.
I feel like if you walk around smelling like a cherry or like too citrusy or something.
Yeah, no.
Like fruit flies or something might be attracted to.
So now you know why I like a light wolf. Like, like a light. I like it when a man has to come closer because you smell good and he's like, and he gets like right in there.
I
don't know why. I find that really sexually attractive. Like when a man is right here for me. I don't like him kissing me or anything. Just coming right here.
Have you ever worn one of those colognes or perfumes with the pheromones in it?
No, but I'm definitely gonna try and see it.
I have, and they literally have like perfume and colognes with pheromones in it, and then you could buy either the male pheromones or the female pheromones to put on you and like attract, I guess, whatever sex that you.
Does it attract?
I mean, I tried it and I don't know if it was if it worked or not, but I did get a boyfriend at the time, so I don't know if it was a pheromones or if it was my natural wiles. I would like to.
No, that's a pet peeve of mine when somebody doesn't smell clean. Like, because I deal with the dogs, so I always have to have it because, like, especially like when it rains, like I hate that smell they have.
Welcome, TQ.
And people go, "Oh, it's not that bad." No, it's nasty. So I have all types of sprays in my bag because I just don't like that smell.
Well, the wet dog smell is a horrendous smell. That, like, my mom has 3 dogs, and we are very big on if you have animals, they must be clean and smell nice.
But it's when you wash it too. When you wash it, it has that smell.
Wash what, the dog?
Yeah, I don't like that smell when you wash it.
Well, you gotta wash it with shampoo.
I wash it with shampoo, but I don't like that smell.
The shampoo smell?
Well, because if like for instance, some dogs have I prefer if a dog has a fruitier smell, but a lot of the people have like that wood and forest smell, and it just smells like it's raining, because it has that foresty smell. I don't like that.
Well, they have perfume and stuff for dogs. So you can spray them and.
Well, I be perfuming. Listen, the woman was so bad. She went to her house. She's like, it smells like a French whorehouse. I was like, yeah, your dog stink.
Nothing is worse than a cat in heat, though.
I don't deal with cats.
They be spraying.
I just love smelling clean and fresh. And I like different things. I like a little citrusy. Oh, you know what else is what I love? I love Ariana Grande's Cloud. I love that smell. I put it in my hair and it stays. Because I put it this morning and I can still smell it.
How many hours?
Like 7?
It lasts 7 hours?
It's in my hair, though.
Oh, true. Dang, 7 hours is a long time for a smell to last.
Well, I'm not wash it, but I'm going to take a pad and go through it. Because you know that they say that if a guy has a beard is some of the nastiest places because a lot of men don't wash their beard.
Yeah, like, and be dropping in it. But this is as much of a beard I can grow. Would you believe I haven't shaved this in like months? And this is as far as my beard would grow. Like this, I haven't shaved this in like maybe 6 months. And this is as far as my beard would grow. I don't know why.
Well, you're a man. Like, I mean, just the level of like upkeep you have to have for a woman is like crazy.
And I've never been able to grow hair on my face or hair.
Isn't that a good thing?
Well, for me, yeah.
Because I like low-key like shaving. I do that once a week. Even though like I should wax because, when it's the summer I do, but I come off. I'm thinking about getting eyelashes, but I don't like the way that looks.
Eyelashes? Why?
Yeah, like eyelash extensions.
Are those like forever or would you have to like...
No. You just like, they get it done. It's a removable, yeah.
So then try it out.
But I feel like my eyelashes are popping already.
Well then, I mean, if you can remove them, try it out and see how they look.
We'll see. I mean, being a nail girl is enough of a commitment for me.
I just want to see how I would look with a little beard, like hair. Like, you know how guys usually have like that full. Like...
Would you ever get your nails done?
No. What the hell do I need my nails done for? Not unless I can get them like done defensively as like a creature. And I can. Like,
you want to get it like Catwoman?
To defend myself, yeah, maybe.
But yeah, like I'm not gonna lie. When I don't have my nails done, I feel like naked, and that's a bad thing. Because I had to get them done. I had to wait forever to get it refixed. What are you all drinking? I'm not drinking.
So orange juice, actually.
What, a little tequila?
No. I wish. I have a little cold from Comic-Con. Yeah, I think I caught a little something from Comic-Con.
You know what I want? I want some spike eggnog.
Spike eggnog?
I want some eggnog spiked.
Spike it with?
Some bourbon. And I want some hot bourbon.
What are you drinking, TQ? I need to drink something to get rid of this cold. I've been meeting so many people that have been kind of fighting a cold back and forth since Comic-Con. Thank goodness I didn't catch the big C. Thank the Lord. But I think I caught a little something just because of the crowd and just meeting everybody. But yeah, I definitely am getting a little orange juice in my body. Hennessy, come on, baby. Shout out to some Hennessy. Gosh, I don't know the last time I have actually had Hennessy. Jesus Christ. See, I can't drink harsh liquors like that. I
Why
just
not?
drink a little wine, huh?
Why not?
Because I can't take harsh liquor.
You can't
I
take-
cannot drink harsh liquor. Like I
I
can't.
like tequila. That's me,
Oh, I
girl.
can't do tequila. The
I
most
like,
can do
you know what I like? I'm such a
vodka.
child at heart. I like the where
Well,
you
you saw my costume. There was no way I was messing up that costume with the mask. Okay.
I love the like slushy margaritas. Like I love those shits.
Mhm.
Like you know the slushy machine margaritas? Love them.
Okay, I can drink a margarita. A margarita is fine, but Hennessy, no. If I go out, I can have a little maybe vodka, but mostly I'll have like a wine. But dark liquor.
Mm. Well, Levon, I'm gonna let you go because I'm really tired.
Thank you. Ooh. You like my costume? Thank you.
Oh.
Yes. It was a cool costume.
I'm gonna let you go.
It is. Well, let's end the show because it is 2. What time is it over there?
It's 11:51.
It's 11:51 over there, and we have been on here for 2 hours and 16 minutes. So I think it's time that we do end the show, and maybe I will drink myself.
Bye.
All right. I'll see you later, Lobby. Thank you for coming up. Have a good night.
You too.
Bye. So that was fun. Thank you so much, Ava, for coming up and chatting it up with us. So let me just thank everybody for coming on in. Let's see here. As we end the show, let's see who came up with us. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Let's see who's here. I think just me and you, TQ. Just me and you, TQ. I know that's right. Here we go. Hey. Thank you so much for being here, TQ. Thanks for coming. Marcella, thanks for coming. Me, as always. You know what, Tezzy. Thank you. Hey. Roxy was here. Thank you, Roxy. Miss Jack of all praise. Auntie Bernie, thank you for coming. Hey.
Butterfly in the sky. I can look what is
I will see you guys next Friday. I'm gonna try and do a show like every Friday. Good night, guys. See you guys next Friday. Bye, y'all.